welcome to 2021 and welcome to the Kicks and Trips YouTube channel. I'm your host Sean, also known as Sneaker AFI, Sneaker Aficionado, or Sneaker Offie. Up to you whichever one you decide to choose. Before I get started with this video, make sure you go ahead and hit the subscribe button so you can go ahead and get notifications for all the different videos that will be coming out from me this month and future months ahead. Hit the bell and that'll give you all the notifications all together. And make sure you go ahead and share this channel, this video to your friends, and make sure you leave some comments after this video. But for this month, or for today, I'm actually going to do something that I haven't done before. I'm going to do a video where I'm going to highlight all the sneakers that I wore in January. So this year I decided to start my own initiative where I was going to make it a point to wear all the sneakers, or wear more of the sneakers that I have in my collection. A lot of times last year, 2020, the pandemic, I didn't really get out the house. There'll be times where I would, go out the house for I would go out the house like on, say, for like a Sunday, catch up with a friend or two, and then I would come in the house. I would stay in the house until like the following weekend. During that time, the car wouldn't move, I wouldn't move. I might have shaved, I might have not shaved, I might have showered, I showered, brushed my teeth. At least I tried to every day, but I'm not gonna say I did it every day. I'm doing it now though. So what I decided was this year, to help with me getting out the house more, I decided that I was gonna make it a point to wear a different pair of sneakers every day, because I do have a pretty robust sneaker collection. What you've seen me review over the course of last year was sneakers that I actually had acquired during deployment and up until that point. That doesn't account for all the other sneakers that I have, because I do have a ton of sneakers in storage, and they're in storage because I was deployed, and then after that came back, building a house that I'll be finally closing on next month. Yay! And I will, and when that happens, then I'll have all those sneakers that have been storage, and I'll be able to use those and wear those for the upcoming months to ensure that I don't wear any of the same sneakers. So it should be fun, should be entertaining. We'll see what happens. And let me know what you guys think. All right, so let's go ahead and get started. So first sneaker I wore this year, we had these Jordan 1. These are the Crater Highs. These were actually Zoom Crater Highs. These were actually the first pair of Jordans, or Jordan 1s anyway, that were made of that new recycled material that Nike's using these days on, like, say, those space hippies and everything like that. But this is the first sneaker, or at least Jordan retro, that was used that has this type of material. This is what I wore on New Year's Day, actually. And if you actually follow my Instagram, like I said, @SneakerFI, you would have seen these, me wearing these on the beach, or at least them sitting on the beach. I was in Fort Lauderdale. Second day of the year, got these Reebok Question lows. And these are actually one of the first pair of Reeboks that I've bought. Actually, these are my first pair of Allen Iversons as an adult. I never owned any Allen Iversons. He's one of my favorite basketball players, because I did grow up in the Philly area, so obviously huge Sixers fan. But yeah, I rocked these the second day of the year. I actually like these too. I like this something about baby blue, man. I tell you. I think the actual colorway was a vivid ice, or ice blue, or something like that. But this was the second shoe that I wore for the year. Coming to number 3 on the third day of the year. These are the Yeezy 700. Got the orange laces in there. These are the Yeezy 700 Teal Blue. Some people look at these as like a dad shoe. But I actually like the 700 series. And I'm actually happy that for this year that they actually changed the price, because these normally run about $300, and the first pair that came out this year, they actually changed the price and put it down to $240, and they sold out. Not sure if it's because the price changed, because they were selling before that, but I know the last few weren't selling as well as like the first couple. Of course, the ones that everyone wants still that wave runner, that first colorway, but I actually like these. Maybe next year I'll rock these with the orange laces because I haven't seen how that pops. I've seen them in, you know, on different websites, but I've never put them in there for myself. Fourth day of the year, got your black toe mids, you know, Jordan 1s with the Jordan Air on the tongue. You know, I'm a big fan of mids. If you checked out my channel last year, you know, mids and lows are my jam. And occasionally I may get a high, but these will do me just fine. So yeah, Jordan 1 mids. Fifth day of the year, had these Stranger Things. This was like a dope collaboration that Nike did with Stranger Things. And I feel like I didn't get all the details. You couldn't get all the details of the actual sneaker when I wore it, but hopefully you can catch more of them, you know, watching them on this camera. But man, look at these, look at this, man, look at that green. And I like the Nike at the top and the Stranger Things branding right there. On the inside, pull this out. On the inside, got that Tiger Pride from the actual school. Got the Nike Stranger Things there. And then look, you got the Hawkins High School branding on the hill right there. That's just a real dope collaboration. And guess what? The sneaker box, the goodies that you got in the sneaker, they were A1 too. Matter of fact, it's my video, so let me go grab that box real quick. So this is the box for that Stranger Things collaboration. These retail for $120. Those are the Air Tailwind Quick Strike. So check out the inside. Number one, you got the Nike Stranger Things on the inside of the box, but you got like the newspaper style, like clipping of tissue paper. You open the inside, you got this nice little pocket protector per se. I forgot what you really call these, but yeah, this is giving me like Trapper Keeper vibes from back in the day, for those who maybe know about Trapper Keepers. But yeah, you actually got a legit pencil and an actual eraser inside. Nothing on the back. I like that color. And then you also got some pins. So it was just a real nice collaboration with some nice goodies. And all the Stranger Things pack actually came with these types of different pins if you use them. That was it. So going on to the next sneaker. These are the Nike Vapor Max Flyknit 3s. If you ever get a chance to get yourself some Vapor Maxes, man, cop these, man. Vapor Maxes are so freaking comfortable. It's like walking on air. They're so comfortable, so light. It's ridiculous. Next up, I had these are the Pusha T Oswego's by Adidas. I like the colorway. And that's what made me buy them, not because they were Pusha T's, but I love the colorway. And maybe next year when I have the opportunity to wear these again, I may change the shoestrings. The shoestrings, they actually have the extra pair actually in Volt colorway. So I think Volt would actually really set the sneaker off. It's already, I feel like it's already like, you know, because of the colors, I already feel like it already separates itself, but I feel like those shoestrings in Volt would actually do this even more justice and really stick out. And of course inside it has that Adidas and has that King Push inside as well. Next up you have the Nike Air Max 90. I believe these were called the Chinese Market or Chinese New Year, or no, NYC Chinatown, I believe is what they are. Don't hold me to it. I think that's what it is, man. But listen, this colorway just pops. Just look at that. That's just a beautiful Air Max 90 right there. I almost wonder if like I didn't do myself justice by wearing it so early in the year and could have just waited till the summertime to really pull it off. But you know what? Got other stuff in the collection, but this is just a nice colorway. Look at the inside. Just a real nice, solid colorway that they came out with for, I mean, Air Max 90. I mean, it was the 30th year anniversary last year, so you know Nike had to go off, and they really went off on this one. Next up, you got the Ghost Green Camo Dunk, or what is it? The Ghost Green Camo. Again, another solid Air Max 90. And you gotta excuse me because I said Air Max 90 earlier or just a second ago for the China or the NYC Chinatowns. Those are actually Air Max 1s. Sorry about that. But yeah, these are Air Max 90s right here. And you know, they came out with like 3 different colorways. The duck camo, the orange camo, but the ghost green are the ones that, and I got all of them, but the ghost greens are the ones that really pop, if you ask me. Next up, you got the Jordan 4 or Jordan Retro 4, and these are the winters. So these are it's interesting because these sneakers, these came out in I believe end of 2019, and these are winterized. So a lot unlike regular 4s. So the materials are built for the winter. You can probably wear these in the snow. I haven't tried it. I mean, I just wear them regularly, but they're winterized. And for most people, these look like the M&M 4s that came out some years ago. But this is just a nice colorway. Man, look at that. Probably should have waited on this for next winter, but towards the end of the 2020 winter, not the beginning of it, but it's okay. Got other stuff to rock, but I like this sneaker. Next up, you got these University Gold Air Jordan 1 lows. You can tell these sneakers have definitely been worn a lot, and partly because I don't have a box for these. I need to find a replacement box. You can tell they've definitely been used quite a bit, but these are Old Faithful. Next up, you got the Air Max 90, what is it, FDNY from the City Pack that came out last summer. Look at that, you got the Nike FDY right there on the actual tongue tag. Got that looking like the fire department. Look at that. Look at the back of that Nike Air. I like this. It looks like it's the emblem on the actual helmet of the firefighter's helmet. Air Max there. And on the inside, it says New York City right there. Look at that inside. It says the bravest. And they actually had some matching gear there. I think they had a matching T-shirt and a matching hoodie that goes with this too. And look at this. Look at this. Look at this detail on the actual tips of the shoestrings. You got the flames on it. Like Nike ain't playing no games with this City Pack series right here. Next up, I believe this was another 2019 release, the Air Jordan 12, and these are the in royal blue. I think that was the colorway, the royal blue and black. And the materials on this was just A1, man. You got, and it's the other thing. I mean, the materials are A1. You got nice grain of leather. You got that nice, it's like probably fake nubuck, synthetic nubuck, whatever the case may be. And then of course, just like normal, you got your, if it was like a flu game, you got your 2 different colors of blue, but it just pops. I love it. You got the Jordan 6 DMP, the Defining Moments package, or DMP. These the original package came out, I forgot what year it was, but the original one came out. I had these, and I had a pair of Jordan 11s. That pack was so hard to get, man. So I was happy that Nike brought these back out this year, or 2020. They brought out a lot of these, man, because I felt like these got restocked so many times. I was just happy to get my pair. Jordan 23, all these nice little gold accents on it. I mean, they really truly retroed it. Even gave you the gold hang tag and everything like that that's sitting in the box. But man, love me some 6s, man. So this is a good one for the Adidas fans and fans of Star Wars, especially the Mandalorian series. You got the Adidas Top 10 The Child. So let me tell you one thing. A couple things. I am a huge Star Wars fan, even bigger Grogu or Baby Yoda fan. And also, this is like my first ever Adidas top 10, like first ever. And I'm glad that it was this sneaker in this colorway. And this is just a nice colorway. I mean, you got two different types of, you got leather on here, you got suede on here, you got mint green suede, you got this brown, then you got mint up here, and this is just canvas. And you got your dark browns, you got your, man, it just went off on this. And then I like the little rope laces and the branding right there. This was like a really dope, Adidas really, they've been coming out with the whole Star Wars thing for like the last 2 years as far as different sneakers and stuff. And they really went off on this pack. So your next one you got, still going along with the Star Wars series, you got the Star Wars NMD1. These are the ones for the actual Mandalorian. It's got his the skull up there. And look at that all around, man. The NMD R1s, man. I like this little joint. Look at the inside. You see a stormtrooper right there. The Star Wars branding inside. Real nice. Next up, a slept-on sneaker. You got the Jordan 3, the retro Jordan 3 Tinker Hatfields with the Nike swoosh on them. And let me tell you, I got these at discount. I didn't even get these retail. I can tell right now you can't find them retail if you wanted to, because I feel like after the Last Dance documentary came out last year, like Jordan's just soared, like in price, resale price, no matter how good it was or how bad the sneaker was, like all of them went up. And this was no different, because I think this was like a $200 shoe. I think I got this for like maybe $110 on sale. It was crazy. But the materials on this was dope. Well, you even got Tinker's signature in the back. It's real dope. And you got the design of the Jordan 3 inside. You can see that. Yeah, there you go. Real dope. Next up, you got the Adidas Yeezy. What was this? The Y version 3. Yeah, version 3 Yeezys. It's got the Ortholite insole. Man, this was like a weird sneaker. I remember when this style came out. It's really like, skeptical about it. But I actually like this colorway, man. This is the only one. This is one of the ones I tried for, but it's the only one I got. This is the clay brown colorway. Kind of look like an alien shoe, but it's actually pretty dope. And I'll tell you one thing, man. You say what you want about Yeezys as far as how they look and everything like that, man. But Yeezys are like some of the most comfortable freaking sneakers on the market, and I don't know why. So next up, we got the Air Jordan 1 Mid Sanded Purple. This was another sneaker I believe came out in 2019. Oh man! And I got a chance to wear it this year. And it's just a nice mix of this sanded purple and this obsidian blue colorway, man. And you got the nice little swoosh there, patent leather. It's real dope. And Jordan Air, and of course it's a mid, so you're always gonna get Jordan Air most of the time on mids. But I messes with it. Next up, you got the AM4 Game of Thrones edition by Adidas. This was a sneaker I wore, and I felt like, I didn't do it any justice because you didn't really get a chance to see all the details because of the way I took the picture, man. But yeah, this is a Game of Thrones. I don't know if you can see that. You should be able to see it. It says For the Throne right there on that side. Nothing there, but actually on the tongue, man. Well, not the tongue, but on the toe box, man. See the Iron Throne right there. Look at that. That's just dope. And I can't wait till that new Game of Thrones prequel comes out, man. It's supposed to be coming out like, I believe, 2022. Next up, you got the Nike Air Max 90, the sport rolls. Nice solid kick. Nike came out with, a gazillion Air Max 90s last year, man. you know, that 30th year celebration, man. You got some original colorways, some retros, man. This was just a nice one right here. Only drawback I felt like from that pack or from this Air Max 90 or some of the ones that came out earlier was that cheesy half box that they made you stuff the sneaker in. Next up, we had another, this was the Giannis, and I'm not going to say his last name because I always get it wrong. But this was his signature shoe. This is the first colorway. This is the one that came out, I believe, in 2019. The All Bros colorway. And actually, I believe inside it actually says All Bros. Yep, All Bros. And I remember when this came out, it was like it came out. I remember they introduced the fact that he was going to have his own signature sneaker. And the next thing you know, there's like a shock drop on sneakers. And what do you know, for one of the first times in quite some time, I actually went on sneakers. But this colorway just popped, man. Just really popped, man. Look at that. 24. Got a number on the, or 34 on the back. I got like that backwards swoosh. This thing is just really dope. I even like his little emblem on the front. And then he's got his parents right there. I don't know if you see it, Charles and Veronica. And I believe on the actual outsole, it has some things that says, "I am my father's legacy." So like, leave it up to Nike to put some nuggets and some Easter eggs or on sneakers, man. Some people just rock them. You don't get a chance to look at some of the details. That's what you got me here for. Show you some of the details. Next up, you got the Nike Air Skyline 2 Fear of God edition. Unfortunately, you know, Jerry Lorenzo left Nike and he's gone over to Adidas to do great things. Look forward to see what he does there. But let me tell you, Skylines I feel like is a real light, comfortable shoe, and what Jerry did with this one was just made it even more comfortable. You see, you got the inside, you got the more plush fake leather inside, but you got the Fear of God marking right there. The shoestring system, I don't even really tie these. I just use the little drawstring, man. That drawstring thing, man, is dope. And then you got the little hits of reflective 3M right here. As you can tell, I beat these to death. I still want some of the other colorways because these came in like a white, and they also came in sail. I'll probably get the sail colorway, like here on the back. Nice little comfortable beater, like I said. Next up, I got the other Pusha T. Adidas, I forgot how to say it. Oswego. I like this colorway too, and I believe this one came with the same color shoestrings as the other one. The Volt color, or the Volt shoestrings. I'm pretty sure the Volt one hit these off as well, like it would for the other one. Next up, you got the Nike Air Max 90 Quick Strike in the Python colorway. You can tell I wore these a lot too. Also got the other one. The other ones are, I believe they're called Reptile. They got Reptile or something like that, but they're green. And that one hits too. But I remember when these dropped, man, I was like, yo, I gotta get these. These are fire. Next up, we got the Air Jordan Retro 3, the Unites in Fire Red colorway. So these came out, so it's kind of funny about these. I got the Nike Air, well, there's two versions. There's one that said Nike Air, and there was one, because these came out around All-Star Game of 2020. Yeah, right before COVID hit. Or I guess it kind of already hit, we just didn't know about it. But yeah, they came out twice. So originally these came out, originally what came out was these in the Chicago Air branding on the back, or it said Shy Air. And at first we thought those were exclusive to Chicago. And at first, for all indications, they were, but lo and behold, they dropped with Shy Air on freaking sneakers. And of course, when that happened, it was too late because I believe the same day this one came out. So that was the only drawback that day, is either you ended up with one or the other. And I think the other one for resale value is a little bit more, but they put out enough pairs of these, man. So if you really wanted them, you could have got them. But I really just would have wished I would have got the Shy Airs. But you can tell by that lump in the toe box, I've worn this quite a bit. Also the dirt on the outsole. But man, I love this sneaker, y'all. Guess I won't get a chance to wear it again this year. One of my favorites that I wore in January. These are the the Jordan 1 Low, Nothing But Net. These were as seen in the Last Dance documentary, or not necessarily these, but this pattern. There was a scene on The Last Dance where Jordan walked across the track field and had on the outfit. And I think I talked about this in the video when I reviewed these, but he had on the outfit when he was walking across the track in Barcelona, and he had on like the matching top and bottom that matched this pattern. He also wore that pattern in the McDonald's commercial as well. But good to see it's on an actual Jordan 1 Low. It also was on a Jordan 7 as well, and instead of calling it Nothing But Net, that was called the Ugly Sweater. So you can either call them Nothing But Net or Ugly Sweaters, either way. And this colorway was fire, man. Next up was something simple. These are the Nike Daybreaks. You know, just a nice little simple throwback kick. Man, these things are really low to the ground, really comfortable. I like them. I like that gold swoosh too. And then what we have next is another colorway from the Nike Air Max 90 City Pack that came out last year. These are the Valerian Blues. These are from the Tokyo from the city series. So you see the handwriting, or the Chinese writing there. I'm sorry, not Chinese, the Japanese writing there. See that nice felt heel tab. Got canvas right here. Look inside, it says Tokyo. Got a nice little thing on the inside. And some more Japanese. And you got that on the front. And I like the little wax shoestrings, or wax-like. They're not exactly wax, but wax-like shoestrings. Real dope. Pretty much I got all the ones from the City Pack besides like one pair. I'm still working on that pair too. And then last sneaker I wore for January, and it just so happens that the day I wore these actually snowed here. And these actually are a sneaker I made. These are the Nike Air Max 90 Pendleton Nike by Use. So sometime in 2019, while I was deployed, I was able to, I had time to go ahead and design these when they allowed us to use the Pendleton materials as one of the builds for Nike Air Max 90s. And came up with this crazy colorway with my boy Josh while we were sitting in the cafeteria on deployment, and this is what we came up with. You know, I love me some plaids, some flannels. So this is all me right here, man. And look at that, oof, man, look at that inside, man. Shit's comfortable, doesn't it? Looks real comfortable. And let me tell you, these were comfortable. I wore these out in the snow. Feet felt comfortable as I don't know what, man. Got the Pendleton branding right there. There's your heel tab. Here's the Max. This is a beautiful sneaker, man. Yeah, that was everything I wore in January. Let me know what you think about, you know, some of the things that I wore in January, what you think you might want to see me wear in February. I know for March, since the end of March is Air Max Day for 2021, I'm pretty sure, more than likely, I'm gonna go ahead and rock nothing but Air Maxes the whole month of March. And Air Max 90s specifically is one of my favorite models of all time. So I mean, if I end up just wearing 31 different pairs of Air Max 90s in March, don't be surprised. Like, don't be. Well, I'm pretty sure I'll mix in some Air Max 1s or some other Air Maxes out there that I like, but I'm pretty sure I'm leaning towards Air Maxes for the month of March. But we'll see. But like I said, we're still in February, not even midway through, and it's going to be interesting. It's going to be even more interesting because, again, right now what I'm doing, part of the reason why you see the set the way you see it is because I'm in process of packing. I'll be moving into a new house sometime in March. So yeah. And with me moving into a new house, because most of what you see in the back or what I've reviewed last year is just sneakers that I have on hand. I have way more sneakers in storage, and I'll be able to actually pull out my sneakers that I have in storage and actually rock some older sneakers that I've had for years, some of which I've never worn, some of which that I've been craving to wear for the last 2 years that my stuff has almost been in storage. So 365 is going to be really interesting this year. I can't wait. Hope you can't wait as well, and I hope you actually get a chance to check this video out. And well, if you're listening to me right now, you're going to check it out, but I hope you watch the video and leave some comments and subscribe to the channel. Again, this is probably one of the longer videos that I'll ever make, hopefully. And hopefully for next month, I'll keep it even shorter. Should be, because it's only 28 days for February, but we'll see, because I can easily get to talking. But again, let me know what you think in the comments. Make sure you subscribe to the channel. Make sure you share this. And with that, I'm Sneaker FI, and I'm out. Thanks.